Dermot, I'm going to be late for double geography, but it doesn't matter, you're so good. Oh,
Dermot, you're such a big fat loser. There's, like, obviously no one there.
Oh, if you were my little brother... Hello, how are you? Welcome to Big Brother's Little Brother. I hope everything is good in your world, because it sure as heck is here. On today's show, body language expert Robert Phipps is here to tell us what housemates' actions in the diary room really say about them. Andy Crank from T4's here. Hello there, Andy. Talking more to Andy later on about the celebrity potential of our housemates. And, of course, the man who needs no introduction whatsoever, Marco's here. Let's have a look at him. There he is. As always, there's a racing car in the green, that young boy. We kick off as you always do, Little Brother's Big News. OK, following lively performances of Lady Marmalade and Boys to Men by the housemates last night, Michelle and Victor brought the house down with their unique version of Crazy in Love.
Got me looking so crazy right now. Got me looking so crazy right now. Got me looking so crazy right now. Looking so crazy right now.
Yo. Young Jigger, yo, the flow is loco. Beyonce and the ROC, listen. Young holding my pockets are fat like Tony. Yo.
I know you're all just stunned by the professionalism of that performance.
Ahmed, obviously a big fan of that. Shell was not amused by the practical joke the Big Brother played on her first thing this morning. Take a look. Woo-wee, that lady got a temper, and we like it. However, her temper didn't last long. This afternoon, on completion of the back-to-school weekly task, Big Brother called Shell into the diary room and gave us some more important news.
Shell, on entering the Big Brother house, you gave Big Brother a list of things you would want to be told from the outside world. One of these was your degree results. Shell, you have passed your degree with first-class honours. That is correct, Shell.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You really don't know what that means. I need to know that. Thank you so much. Yes! Yes!
This show is turning into some lovely rom-com. Unfortunately, housemates failed the back-to-school task, which means no privilege pass and no shopping next week. Youch, I love that. That was Little Brother's Big News. So anyway, lots of singing in the house last night, all of which you'll see on tonight's main show. But it leads us to today's Cool BBLB, which question is, which housemate will be the biggest star? We're devoting the whole show to that topic today. Here's how to get in touch. Yeah, devoting the whole show to the housemate's star potential, apart from the next bit, which is this. Here to tell us exactly what the body language in the diary room tells us. It's body language expert Robert Phipps, everyone. Woo! Nice to have you back, Robert. How are things?
Very well, mate. Very
Excellent
well.
stuff. OK, how much of their thoughts do people really give away through body language, in particular our housemates?
In general, the average is 55%, is it down to the body language, but it can be as much as 100%. If I come up to you and smack you in the face, that's 100%. It's all body language.
110, I imagine, from those biceps. And in the house, does it become more heightened?
Yeah, because they haven't got friends to unload on. They have to make new friends and then unload on those. So they don't want to also give away too much of their feelings.
OK, so let's look at the diary room. How can we tell whether people are being stressed or relaxed?
What they use their arm barriers, how high these barriers are, whether they're using their legs crossed away from things, or tightening the legs, gripping the ankles, things like that. You can see a whitening of the knuckles. Also, very important, is the way they use their eyes. It's how they access the different channels in their brain.
Right, so, and if they're relaxed, is it more you're laid back?
Laid back, the more relaxed you are, the lower you become. It's, you know, like the Romans.
Yes. You look very relaxed.
Carry on like
You carry on like that. And I'll just come down like this.
Let's go.
You've picked 3 people with very expressive body language from yesterday's nominations. First up, we're going to take a look at Dan. Let's have a look at Dan.
I'm always wary of people who are really nice. I don't ever want to get to the point where I dislike anyone. So I would imagine if it carried on, then I would dislike her overnight, because that happens with me. I can suddenly go off someone like that, and it's horrible.
Robert, that is relaxed.
It is, however, he's got the barriers there with his hands. They're clasped up here, holding
didn't
his
see
emotions.
that. That was
See, these are the sort of things that people move the hands up and down as they talk. The hands become higher and higher as a barrier, or lower them.
What's
or
with the
open.
knocking knees? What does that tell us?
It's a frustration signal. It's like, oh, I really don't want to be doing this. Let me out. He's so laid back there that he's like, I just got to get on with it.
But he's quite comfortable.
He's quite comfortable, but what he does is he's very careful. As you've noticed, he looks up and to the left, which is where you're recalling visual images.
Okay.
So he's recalling things that have happened in the house with the different housemates.
What happens if he looks up to the right?
Then he's reconstructing information. So you're using a different side of your brain. One is pictorial, one is reconstructing a picture.
Ace, this is brilliant. OK, you've also noticed some things about Shell's body language in the diary room. Let's take a look at that.
Yeah.
I don't have any other problem with Becky, and in many ways, I don't know, I might pick other people to nominate in terms of my interaction with them, because I do interact with Becky, and I have no problem with her at all. I'm going to nominate for my second person Jay this week, simply because he's had a really good week this week, but I mean, it was only last Monday he got very cross about the passive smoking issue, which I think is totally fair enough.
Oh, Robert. Robert. Tell us about Shell. What's going on there? I'm interested in her baton signals.
What she's... Oh, who's been reading up? Who's been reading up? What she's doing with her hands is that she's determining when she's talking openly. The palms go out and up and open, very honest. I'm being honest here. It's almost impossible not to turn your palms out when you're talking openly and freely. But then what she does when she's talking about Jay and the no smoking issue, the palms turn down and it's like, OK, that's a completely separate issue. So she's changing from being open. That is something she is very firm on, and obviously Jason is very firm on. So she's switching the way she's using the baton signals, but also she tends to go from one side to the other. She talks about the group on the right-hand side and anyone who's upset her on the left-hand side.
Really?
Yes.
And what about her leaning? She leans forward quite a lot. Is that quite?
She does. She also straightens.
There,
she straightens the back, so she's quite tense in these situations because there's a slight arching in the back, and we do that when we're tense.
Sure. OK, let's have a look at Stu. You've picked out Stu as well.
Stuart, you're reminded that your nominations must be your own choice and must not be influenced by any other housemate.
I don't really understand what I can do, because you say be full and frank and everything, and that is exactly what I'm being, but because otherwise I'd have to make up a reason, in which case wouldn't be full and frank. I think he wants to be nominated.
And now we have to stress, this is all during nominations, so the pressure's obviously heightened. But what's for Stuart there? Because he looks sort of semi-laid back, but like you were saying, those crossed hands.
Yeah, he changes. At the beginning, his hand is relaxed, one on top of the other. And he's fairly laid back, and he's just gone in there. He knows he's got Ahmed in his mind. And then Big Brother says, no, we won't accept your reasons.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, the hands change from that position, show the stress, and they go, and he starts fiddling with his thumbs.
That's not good, right?
No, this is how he's changed. The rest of him's like, but he's got to give it away somewhere because it's created a negative energy field in him, and he's got to get rid of it.
Sure. So, I mean, what can you tell from how powerful or how stressed someone is in that diary room? Can you pick out someone that's really quite contained within the house?
Well, the 3 that we've chosen are, generally speaking, they're quite quiet in the house. But when they go into the diary room, their body language gives away what their real thoughts are, because they're very, very cautious. Stuart, in particular, is somebody who thinks about everything he says. Anybody asks him a question that's sort of out of the norm, and he goes, I don't know.
Yeah.
Let me think.
Always looks down as well, doesn't he?
Well,
and almost hunches. What does that tell us?
When you go down and to the left, you're having an internal conversation. You're running over, what will I say? As I say it, is that going to be accepted? And you're going through what the possibilities are.
Sure.
So you're very, very cautious.
From what you've seen, then, who's the most confident person with their body language in their house?
Probably Dan, because he's the most comfortable and at ease with himself. Therefore, the body language naturally follows.
Yeah. And from the other point of view, who's the most unconfident? Who's the most...
I would probably say Victor.
Really? Why?
Yeah. Well, because there's two sides to Victor's personality, and it has changed whilst he's been in the house. You know,
Brilliant.
He came in and he was very sort of aggressive, but since day 20,
Yeah.
he's mellowed down. I mean, last night when he was singing and entertaining people was
Yeah.
just a completely different side to Victor,
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
was really up for it and
That's a
joining
whole
in.
different story. Would you come back and talk to us about Victor?
Of course I would.
That's fascinating. OK, coming up, we'll be looking at the star potential of our housemates, Marco and T4's Anthony Crank, and finding out who you think has got what it takes in Cool BBLB. We'll see you after the break. Hey, welcome back to Big Brother's Little Brother. Are we messing with your mind? Brilliant, isn't it? That's CGI. We've had 41 days in the house, got 30 to go. It's very exciting. Today's Cool BBLB is all about housemate star potential. We're going to be talking to Andy Crank and Marco. You're right, Marco. Marco, come on. Hey, buddy, come on.
This is your night, Legally Bald, your new film. How does it feel?
It feels amazing, darling. I produced it, directed, starred in it.
Well, man of many talents, what is the secret of your success?
Well, darling, it's all about being yourself. What can I say? I guess I have some sort of appeal.
And finally, where do you see yourself in 5 years' time?
More money, more films, more of the same.
Marco, you've been amazing. Enjoy yourself tonight. You're a true star.
Marco? Marco, what's the matter? You daydreaming?
No.
Oh, well, pay attention. We've got to introduce our next guest, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome T4 celebrity correspondent, Mr. Anthony Crank. Hello, gentlemen. Nice to have you with us, Anthony. Anthony, Marco.
How you doing?
Do you think you've met Anthony somewhere before?
No.
Oh, okay.
Probably.
Anthony, you're here to help us assess the star potential of our housemates. You've interviewed some of the biggest names in showbiz. So what is it? What is it? The X Factor?
The X Factor for the housemates?
Yeah.
Well, I think it's basically a case of just having staying power as well, but also being a bit infamous as well. I think infamy is one of the best things that they can do. Like when, in the first series, when Skaggy, Caggy and Nicola grappled Vanessa Feltz to the floor. I think things like that work. But then, you know, you can throw odd things into the equation, like Alison Hammond. Who'd have thought she'd, you know, have had sustained a career in TV?
So people want people that are human?
Humans.
Yeah?
Humans.
OK, cool.
Not aliens, humans.
A couple of the housemates have already had some starring roles. We'd like your take on them. Firstly up is Stu. Take a look at this.
Tell me everything I'm not for. Don't ever tell me to stop. Don't you ever tell me love isn't true. It's just something that we do.
My word, no one's ever seen that before. That's unseen footage. That was a fashion show, King's School in Macclesfield. Give us that.
Billy Ray Cyrus is alive and well in
to
Macclesfield.
go. Achy breaky heart.
Indeed.
What do we think of that?
I think that's great. I think Stuart's got a lot of potential to go on and on and on, especially within the teen mags, especially within and within the pink market as well, within the pink powder as well. I think he's going to go really, really far. And I think
What doing though? Could he be a model?
I think he'll be modelling. I think it'll be something to do with modelling. I think he might actually step foot into the TV presenting world as well, or maybe even a part of Family Affairs. Who knows?
Yeah, because we really need another TV presenter in the world, don't we? It's quite quiet though, isn't he?
Yeah.
It's the only thing.
But I think Stuart's kind of silence is part of his game plan in the house. I think once he's out there, he's going to embrace it with both arms and take it to his bosom.
What do you think, Marco? Stuart?
Stuart, very attractive guy.
We know that, Marco.
I think he'll definitely have some sort of teen appeal.
Yeah.
OK, brilliant.
Definitely.
OK, next up, Becky in a Blink and You'll Miss It commercial role. Take a look.
Rich, creamy Horlicks can help you to sleep better, feel better, and be able to cope with anything.
Which one was Becky?
I think the one on the right.
Okay, the one with the big red scarf pushing the pram, apparently. What do you think of Becky?
Well, when I first saw Becky, when I first read about Becky in the papers before I actually saw her coming into the house on the Saturday, I thought we were going to get a bit of a touch of the old Jerry Halliwell's coming on there. You know, someone that's desperate for fame, desperate to do anything. And I think she's proven it with, you know, doing the travel shows, doing the dating shows and stuff. And I think that now she's in the house, it's actually... She doesn't know actually what to do with her fame. She doesn't know what to do with her star quality. I don't think she's got it at all.
I'd love to ask you that question, but it's before 6 o'clock. I'd rather you didn't swear. No, what do you think about Becky?
She definitely loves the fame. She loves the limelight, but I don't know if she has the staying power now.
No.
We'll see.
OK, cool. OK, well, now we're going to look at each of the housemates in alphabetical order. You can both assess how stellar you think their future careers are going to be. First up, Marco, you're going to love this. Oh, we've got little ones for you. There we go. First up is Ahmed. So here's the star. Is it going to go up or is it going to go down? Any ideas, Anthony?
I think it's going to go up. I think Ahmed...
Look at Marco's face.
No, I'm sorry. But I think Ahmed's got great marketing potential in the fact of making plush toys. I'd like to see Ahmed plush toys, like almost beanbags and stuff, or with fast food restaurants, high street fast food restaurants, with little Ahmed toys to give away with Happy Meals. Like you could have naked Ahmed with a removable jacuzzi, angry Ahmed smashing plates.
You've got a lot of time on your hands, Anthony.
Lots of time.
Marco, what do you think?
I don't think I'd want an Ahmed Happy Meal toy.
There are people out there.
Okay.
In that case, I think I have to say that the star stays where it is because you've disagreed. Dan.
Ice House. I think Ice House might take off. I think if Dan wins this, I think his band are actually going to do well. You know what I mean? Supporting D-Side or someone like that.
OK, Marco?
We'll see.
Oh, hang on. So what do I do with the star then? Up?
Yeah.
Up a little bit.
Yeah.
Up a little bit. Oh, hello. That is special effects. That. OK, Jason.
Down.
Oh, come on!
Oh, really?
No, you're down.
Why?
Down completely. I think the only way Jason's going to get famous is by either, one, by knocking about with Jodie Marsh.
Yeah.
Or two, causing a bit of ruckus in an old Lee Ryan style, outside nightclubs like China White's.
Really?
I want to see this guy in the papers every other day.
OK, so that means it's up, doesn't it?
Yeah, but...
Marco, what do you think?
What's
Jason going to do when he leaves?
Oh, I reckon Jason would be good for maybe like a workout video, but like whether someone would buy
Rear
it.
of the year.
OK, so what? We're going to put it up a little bit,
Yeah.
right? OK.
Rear of the year, I
Too bad.
think.
OK. Well, we've pretty much touched on little Stu. Should we just put him up?
Gonna be huge.
OK, here we go. There we go, Stu. Well done. Victor, what about Victor?
I don't know. I see Victor as almost like the Dalai Lama of Forest Gate, in a way. Someone that people will come to for advice and stuff and say...
Andy, what have you had for lunch?
I was with The Rock.
Ahmed.
You know what I mean?
And Victor.
Yeah.
What do you think Victor might be the Dalai
I think
Lama?
Victor will stay around for a while. I think there'll be, you know, he'll do books and stuff like that. You know, almost like the way that Nasty Nick did in the first series.
Yeah, OK, Marco.
Yeah, I agree.
OK, so let's put him up. All right, nice one. OK. Lovely, well done. Becky, we've touched on Becky.
No.
Down.
Oh, is it down, is it? Oh, hello. Oh, it's fallen off. Dear Lord. Michelle, I didn't do that. Michelle.
Up.
Yeah.
Up.
We all know what we're talking about.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Bazooka Joe.
Do you think Michelle's singer's going to take off?
I don't know about the singing, but I think her
Something's
other
gonna take off.
aspirations will take off.
Something's definitely going to take off. OK, Nadia.
Oh, bless her. Yeah, I think Nadia's going to be the first for a lot of things, especially within magazines and stuff. I think it's going to be the first transgendered cover girl.
Definitely.
Well, I don't even need to ask you, do I? And lastly there, she's got a first today, she's very happy. What do you think about
I think it's on the wane.
Yeah.
Really?
A little bit on the wane. I'd like to see her elbow and elbow with John Craven on Country Fire.
I can see a leg warmer maybe commission coming on.
Nice.
No? OK, well, if you say, we're just going to put it down a little bit there, but not too much, because you got a first today, and we like that. OK, you're both staying for Cool BBLB, aren't you? Thank you very much. We hope this helped you make up your mind about who should go on Friday, but I very much doubt it. Here's how to vote, and these numbers are cool. It's a very starry theme today. Today's Cool BBLB, quite simply, is which housemate will be the biggest star? Let's go to the phone straight away. Sean in Scotland. Hello, Sean.
Hiya.
How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. How are you?
Brilliant, not bad. What do you think?
Well, I definitely think that Nadia has the most star potential of anyone. She's amazing. And I think her and Marco should just get together and, you know, maybe do a Trisha chat show or, you know, Good Morning Television.
A Trisha chat show? Mark, would you be up for that?
Oh, blatantly.
What, Sean, what do you think it is about Nadia?
Oh, she's so fabulous and, you know, just so approachable. You know, you just love to speak to her.
And honest as well, I think.
She's very honest, very down to earth.
Do you think there's a mystique about her because of her past and because of her accent, maybe?
I think possibly, yeah. But I think, obviously, you know, she's had that sort of upbringing, so possibly on a sort of chat show, that would be a sort of sensitive side would come across.
If she did do a Trisha-esque chat show, she wouldn't take any prisoners, would she?
Not at all.
No, all right. Sean, you'd watch it, wouldn't you?
Oh, definitely.
Lovely.
I missed school for it.
Lovely. Sean, you're a bad boy.
Oh, I am.
I think we better move on. Sean there wanting to go into slightly too much detail. OK, I think Victor and Jason could star in a movie like Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures or Dude, Where's My Car? In this case, it'd be Dude, Where's My Nomination? That's from... I didn't say this one. Gerard Smith. Next up is Sharky from London. Hello, Sharky.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, go for it.
Excellent. I think Ahmed, because basically he keeps coming out with different bits of information, and he's going to be the next Johnny Ball.
You think Ahmed could do a children's show about mathematics?
Definitely.
Really?
Yes.
Anthony, I'm not even going to ask you, because you think Ahmed should open up his own chain of restaurants.
I think Ahmed's amazing.
Marco?
I don't think I'd subject my children to that.
Oh, we're giving Ahmed a hard time. It's not fair. OK, thank you very much. Cheers. Sharky. Gemma from Walsall. Hello, Gemma.
Hello, gorgeous.
Hello, gorgeous yourself. What do you think?
I think it's got to be Sexy Stu, let's face it. He's got Hollywood looks, hasn't he? He could be the next modern-day John Wayne. He don't mind putting a little bit of a costume on, does he now? So he'll be fine. OK. Now, a lot of people here are saying he's got a little bit of Tom Cruise about him. Stu, has he got the personality to be an actor? Well, you know, he does struggle sometimes to get a few words out. But
You go
I
for
think,
it, Gemma.
you know, if he's got a script and he's got a few lines, he'll be fine.
Yeah, OK. What do you guys think?
I think Stu has the personality to carry it off. Like I said, I don't think we've seen yet, and I think once he comes out of the house, because I think he's going to win. I do think he's going to win. Yeah, I do. I do think he's going to win. I think once he comes out of the house, we're going to see a real Stu. We're going to see a different side to Stu.
Brilliant.
Completely.
OK, lastly, Sheldon from West London. Hello, Sheldon.
How's it doing, mate?
You all
How's it,
right?
guys? Yeah, and you?
I think Marco's going to like this theory. Go for it, Sheldon.
Yeah, I pretty much think Marco's got a good chance of it. I think he's funny, vibrant, wacky, humorous, and dramatic. So, I mean, maybe some Western in production or something. You never know. Or maybe even in shows. People suggest them.
This is lapsing into some sleazy pickup, Sheldon. Thank you very much. OK, that's all we've got time for tonight. Marco is back tomorrow. Do not forget, the E-Forum is at 7 o'clock tonight on E4, and the main show tonight, at 10 o'clock. We will see you tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Thank you very much, everyone. Marco and Anthony.